You're listening to Puma Podcast.
And lastly, alam mo minsan, nasa Shangri-La ako, nakita ko si Ann Curtis. Ang ganda-ganda pala niya. May desire sa loob ko na nag-init talaga. At na-imagine ko na lang kung anong pwedeng mangyari. Pero siyempre, hanggang imagination na lang yon.
Actress Ann Curtis is seeking legal advice, while women's rights advocates have filed an ethics complaint. This is after the remarks you just heard from Quezon City lawmaker Bong Suntay, which he made during the House Justice Committee hearing into the impeachment complaints against Vice President Sara Duterte last week. Suntay had been defending Duterte after ML Party List Representative Laila De Lima noted that the Vice President had expressed a wish to decapitate the President and had appointed herself designated survivor. Suntay said he had simply been making an analogy to the celebrity, he said before the media. If she was hurt by what was said, there was no malice intended, and we ask for her forgiveness. End quote. People have called this a non-apology, and he himself during the hearing seemed puzzled when called out by his peers. What was wrong about what he had said? He asked. We bring back this episode from 2021, where we dove into an issue that comes up again and again. Why do the guys we cancel behave badly? And what is the root of this problem?
These days, it seems like not a week goes by without someone getting cancelled on social media. And netizens have a lot to say, especially when it's a matter of men who are called out for sexual harassment or abuse. Thankfully, the Me Too movement is enabling more survivors of sexual trauma to come forward and speak out, and their perpetrators are being held accountable for their actions. But as we continue to seek justice for these victims, as we continue to hope for remorse from and the rehabilitation of these alleged predators, let's find out. What is at the root of this bad behavior anyway? I'm Trisha Aquino, Puma Podcast. In this episode of Teka Teka, I talk to sex and relationships therapist Doc Rica Cruz, who's also the host of Conservative Ako, our podcast on sex and female pleasure, about precisely this. Doc Rica, what have you seen in your research and in your counseling work? Why do these men behave badly?
There's this evolutionary psychologist, Dr. David Buss, B-U-S-S. I believe he authored the book, Why Men Behave Badly. There are 3 findings. So on average, men find women more attractive than women find men. Second, also, they found out that men tend to prefer women younger than themselves. And as they grow older, their preferred age gap actually increases. They tend to commit what they call like a mind-reading errors. And they get to feel that there's something wrong if a woman doesn't like them, given that they're older.
In short, feeling sila. They find it difficult to grasp that the woman is not attracted to them.
And then there's something that he also called this male sexual overperception bias. Parang iniisip nila na they're sexually entitled. Pero hindi naman niya sinasabi na lahat ng lalaki ganito. Nakita niya na yung mga lalaki lang na may high levels of narcissism and the dark triad traits.
These dark triad traits are Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy. You can Google them to find out more. But back to the findings of Dr. David Buss.
What intensifies it is that research also shows that men with status, they feel a higher regard of entitlement for sex. Kaya usually, yung mga nakikita nating news, di ba? Yung men who have power, they use the power and the wealth to get women because they have that kind of entitlement.
So it all boils down to this evolutionary perspective that men find women more attractive than women find men. But Doc Rica, what about in your work as a sex and relationships therapist? What have you found?
Most of them have trauma from childhood, but of course it doesn't justify what they did. And most of them have misconceptions or beliefs about how they should act or behave with women.
Now, let's focus on these misconceptions because we have a chance to correct them. Ano ba yung pinaka-common na misconception?
There are men who think that they are entitled to sex. And sexual entitlement is the core motivation for rape, sexual assault, sexual harassment. Because they have that kind of entitlement, it's difficult for them to fathom that they are being rejected.
So how do we correct this belief? What do we teach boys from a young age?
I always go back to respect and consent. Like what I often say, we should teach boys how to respect others when they say no, respect other people's bodies, that they cannot just touch anyone, also respect their own bodies, also that they can also say no if they're uncomfortable with people being too close to them. Teach them how to properly communicate when they like someone. When they have a crush on someone, I have a crush on you. Because it's normal, it's natural for kids to have crushes. As opposed to telling them, hindi, bata ka pa, bawal ka pa magka-crush. Ang laking magagawa nun pagtanda nila.
There is hope for men as well. Even if we think we can't teach old dogs new tricks, Doc Rica says she has seen clients make progress, shift their mindsets, and change their behavior. All thanks to therapy. They are able to pursue women without crossing boundaries and with full understanding na hindi lang nagpapakipot o nagpapapilit ang mga babaeng to if they say no. Doc Rica also has this reminder. When you are rejected, this doesn't mean that you no longer have worth. Hindi ibig sabihin na hindi ka na tunay na lalaki. Hindi ibig sabihin na wala nang magkakagusto sa'yo. That's just not true.
And that was an episode we produced in 2021. Muli ako po si Trisha Aquino, Puma Podcast. Additional audio editing by Jem Bunao. Subscribe to Teka Teka on Spotify or check out the Puma Podcast channel on YouTube.